Hey guys, this is Justin, and I am joined by my brother Tristan,
What's up?
and this is another episode of 15-Minute Test Drive. So today we're going to be looking at Infamous Second Son, which is the second PlayStation Plus free game for the month of September. Infamous Second Son is a game that came out in 2014. I think it was a launch title actually that came out with the PlayStation 4.
I believe so.
I think it was. And this is going to be different for this one because originally I actually got the game when I bought my PS4 with Destiny. I actually picked this game up as well. So I've played about like 20 hours into this game. And I know, Tristan, you haven't played this game at all.
I have not played it at all.
Okay, so and what we did, so Tristan will be playing, and he's already passed the tutorial, so he got past all the story stuff. There probably will be a little bit of story stuff coming up, so there might be a little bit of spoilers coming through, some text or maybe some video if we can't, just skip it. But we at least cut out through the most part. So we are already in Seattle, as you can tell by the Space Needle in the background. And we're going to pick it up from here. So let me start the timer, and feel free to do what you want to do.
Yeah, it seems to be the open world part right now, kind of like a hub area thing where you can kind of do what you want, but there's still obviously markers on the map to let you go, kind of point you in the right direction. I'm probably gonna just kind of mess around for a little bit, then I'll go towards those markers, kind of see what those are all
Yeah, no, that's
about.
fine. Well, I'll explain the minimap a little bit. So really, the stars are your no, you just hit a civilian.
Well, okay, just before you get started here, I did so there's like a good and bad side to the game, like if you play like Fable or any of these other games that you can kind of choose good or bad. I totally have been doing the bad side, so like when you can rescue hostages, I've just been kicking them, and like bad guys who surrender, I like just suck their brain out or whatever you do with your powers here. So just as a heads up, I'm going the bad side.
Walking hunched over and nervous looking.
And that's what you can do in this game. You can choose to be bad, or you can choose to be good. And the indicator up top left is your indicator of if you're a good guy or a bad guy.
Okay.
So as you progress through the game, if you continue to keep doing bad stuff, which you probably will, the red will start overtaking, like actually go counterclockwise and start overtaking that blue. So it gives you a little indicator
cool.
which way you're headed. Yeah. And actually, what I really like about this is that even on the back of his jacket, it's like the same symbol.
Oh, okay.
You can see.
So does that change when you get good and bad, or does that stay pretty much static?
You can change the back of your jacket.
Well, what I'm saying is, like, if you know, you said the one on the top right, maybe it gets more red or rotates when you get bad. Does his jacket do that too, or does it stay that position the whole time?
His jacket, if you keep that symbol on his jacket, I believe it turns like the
Okay.
same way.
That's pretty cool.
But you can also change the design on the back of his jacket because he is a graffiti artist.
Oh,
So
okay,
he has
cool.
different designs that he can put onto his jacket. And there's actually several missions around the map which are just graffiti based, which are actually pretty fun. So if we can find one of those in this time limit, I'll show
Sure.
you where they are. It's actually really cool. You're actually doing a drug bust right now.
I don't know what that is. I just kind of went towards bad guys, so.
Just started taking them out.
Yep.
Actually, in the top left, so you see how the rampage says is in red font. So that's a bad action. And you
Right.
did a drug bust, so that's a good action because it showed up in blue. So everything you do, if it affects your karma meter, it will show you if it was a good action or a bad action.
Right. Now I assume I can free these guys. Open door swipe. Okay, just swipe it. Cool. Oh.
Yep, and this is probably one of the only games I know of besides I think Batman Arkham City that actually utilizes the touchpad.
Yeah, I noticed that too when I was doing the like tutorial part in the beginning a little bit. I don't want to be here. I noticed that like even the first half hour worth of gameplay, it's like you're pushing it in to lift something, and you swipe it to the left to do something else, and then you tap it to do something else. So it really looks like it's one of those games, at least like you're saying, that makes use of all the controls for the most part.
Yeah, it's a good game. I mean, it's a very, and especially it's a good launch title too. I thought it was a very strong launch title because it showed what actually the PlayStation 4 can do when it came out.
Right.
And also another thing that that little speaker that's on your controller, this game actually utilizes that little speaker as well. I think you receive phone calls. I think it actually comes through the little speaker. So it utilizes everything at its disposal. This game was definitely built for the PlayStation 4.
And just to finish up on that too, like with the controls, I remember at the very beginning of the game, like you had to spray paint something like on a wall, and you hold the controller like sideways almost, and like shake it, and that like is like shaking a spray paint can, and then you like push a button to like spray paint. I remember that too, so it's pretty cool.
You probably want to leave this area.
Okay. Oh, yep.
I don't, you are not. Yeah, I don't think you are powered up yet for that. Unless you really want to take a crack at it. It's like a fortified zone, kind of like a base in Assassin's Creed.
Oh, okay. Yeah, we're not going there.
Yeah, it was on your map. It was like a red highlighted area. And those are scattered all over the place. It's like Assassin's Creed, where you take them out, and then obviously then they leave the area. You just took out that guy.
Yeah, as we can tell there, that was quickly. I don't know if you guys caught that one, but that was a, you know, I could hit square or X. X, I could like save the guy, I think, and like just scare him away, or I could hit circle and execute him, or square and execute him, and I just executed him, obviously. Because let's be honest, being evil is more fun than being good most of the time.
It's also easier. You could say.
Easier, yes, but more fun. You can be destructive, and you know, you can do stuff that you wouldn't be able to do in real life. So. That's what games are all about. Got some protesters here, it looks like.
And this is a mission too. You can kind of take them out if you want. They're protesting the people who have superpowers.
So basically, me
like
is what you're saying. Yeah.
Yeah. The game takes kind of like a X-Men type thing. I think there's one of the X-Men movies where they're the government or the people were protesting the fact that like all these mutants need to be registered. That they're dangerous, and, you know, and then there's other people who said no, they're not dangerous. These people are good. So you got that kind of going through the storyline as well. That some people think you're great, and other people think you're a danger to society.
Which is understandable.
And obviously the way you interact and if you're good or bad, people will react to that.
Of
course, not how you are. So.
Well, we're gonna make our way over to this little mark over here. So you want to explain the smoke here and what this does?
Yeah. So basically, and that also utilizes the touchpad. Whenever you see this main character's ability is a smoke ability. So you have to drain smoke using the touchpad to regain that bar in the bottom left-hand corner. And if you hold L1 or L2 and push R2, so you start shooting those balls, like of smoke kind of. So that drains your smoke ability.
Yeah, which is a pretty cool mechanic.
Right, if you keep shooting those balls, I mean, and eventually you have like all these upgrades and everything, where those balls can be more powerful, and this is you getting like, I think another ability, yeah.
Looks like it's a like a homing missile, or like a more powerful explosion.
Big bomb is what it is.
I like that description. Big bomb works.
And you can try it now.
How convenient.
There you go.
They pulled up for me to let me blow their ass away.
That's something else too. You can suck in smoke that can regain. I think you only have 1 or 2 right now.
Yeah, it looks like 2.
If you fire one, if you fire both of them, you can replenish that by sucking in more smoke.
Pretty interesting.
So basically, anytime you see smoke, you can just absorb it.
Now, how do the upgrades work? What do I use to upgrade stuff? Because I noticed that like when I was doing tutorials, like I was getting stuff. Is it like point based, or how do I get upgrades? Is it just as I'm using abilities I get upgrades?
It is point based. So except they call them shards.
Okay.
So if you look just as you go through the world, you'll see these like see that little blue trail off to the right. It's kind of flying around. Looks like a drone almost. It has like a, I don't know. It kind of like went away. I don't know where it went now. But You'll see it. It's like it has like a little blue tail. Looks like
Hey
a
man, think at the rate I'm going with the
like that.
powers
Looks like
thing, I'm
a flying
one
drone
with
that
two
has
waves
just a
of storm in
blue
our
like
castle.
electric tail. You'll see it as you run around the world. If you shoot those down, then you can suck up the energy that they have, and that's where you get a
He
shard.
does this to every time we
Gotcha.
get called to.
So you can-
And shards are
I think
upgrades.
People even put up with
Correct.
that.
Certain machines have shards in them as well, so I think that was one to the left over there.
And just quickly, here's the options you can do. I'll do subdue just to see the difference. So if you subdue him, you just kind of knock him out, it looks like. Whereas when the other one, you know, I hit square and he like blew his head off, basically. Or whatever you want to think, whatever you want to call it. It sucked his brain out or something, I don't know.
Yeah, and that one did look cooler. The execute looked a lot cooler.
Yeah. Looks like we got another ability here. Looks like
It was
almost
like
like,
a grenade.
yeah,
thing.
grenade, yeah.
So they're
Alright.
very liberal with their abilities and moves and stuff. So
Oh, look at that. Oh, this guy, we're just gonna, you know, do that for
yeah,
him.
so I think that was just like a smoke grenade. So it kind of like dazes the enemy, and you can go and execute them if you want.
Let's wait for try to hit him again with this. Oh, there we go. He's confused. Yeah, the execute is definitely more fun. Let's be honest here. Now we're gonna take a short. It looks like we have another last indicator this way, so we'll just take a quick
Did you
shortcut.
see the red area in the map?
Yep.
So you're
Just
in a
like-
restricted area.
Yeah, I'm just taking a shortcut. That's all.
Yeah, you can just zoom in and out of these areas. You don't have to worry about it really.
Yeah, I assume you
And
need
really-
better like upgrades
Yeah.
to stay in there and kill them. You know, looks like when I was going through there, just even running through, I was my health was getting pretty low.
Yeah, the upgrades help because, well, I think one of the upgrades that I can remember is that you can drain more smoke out of things. So right now you only have a limited bar.
Mm-hmm.
As you can upgrade that bar to get longer. Like you drain smoke the same amount, but it gives you more of the
Oh,
bar.
I see. Right.
Another upgrade that I can remember is that so right now you have 2 bombs. You can upgrade that so you have 3 or 4, I think.
Okay. That's pretty cool.
So it expands that, and I think it does. You don't have a life bar necessarily.
Yeah,
It's
it looked
kinda
like the screen kind of
you
goes
take a few
gray
hits.
almost.
Exactly. You take a few hits. You take a few hits, and then yeah, if you take too many in a row, it tells you, hey, if you're gonna
You're
go
gonna
gray,
die. Get out of there.
1 or 2 more shots and you're done.
Get your Estimors.
But
Got 'em.
it's very forgiving with that. You can do a lot of trial and error stuff with this, so if you do die, it's not a big deal.
Right.
You just put pretty much back to where you were before.
That was awesome.
Calm down. He's all too excited. Here we go. Another ability looks like. So you got like the missile launcher. Okay, this was like ground pound.
Yep.
Okay. And I'm assuming the guy's gonna just randomly appear for me here for me to try it.
Scout below.
Conveniently. Oh, how convenient.
Sure. Don't hit that Panda Express.
No, Panda Express. I love Panda Express.
Hey, you want to see
Oh,
it
I'm
again?
sorry. Panda King Gas.
Oh gosh. Oh, that guy. Well, we'll just do this. Blow him up. I like how he just like flopped up and down. Now can I? Okay.
Oh, wow.
I wanted to make sure you could do that. Where you going? Civilian? Yeah, we'll take you out. Come here.
I'm fine.
Oh, oh, he already took him out. Rip.
Now, working on a possible lead with a detective on the SPD. We're not
You notice how some of the enemies actually do have powers of their own as well.
Tail, lay low. Whatever the hell that
Yeah, that guy didn't do anything.
Oh, what'd I do? Oh, I did it. Okay. Okay, so it says 7 upgrades. So if I hit the options here, can I put them in?
Yeah, so right now you have 4 shards.
Where do
You have 4
I?
shards. So
Okay, so it looks like oh, I already
actually,
did it.
you just used it, yeah. So you used
Okay.
it on the Cinder missile. So I think you upgraded that.
It looks like we got a cutscene.
Missile.
Yeah. Not like it matters. So yeah, it seems pretty cool. Like I said, visually it's really good. I don't know if it's 60 FPS. It looks like it's. I don't know either way, but
I don't know, but I know it runs really good for a PS4 launch title game.
right.
All the smaller districts.
There's games
Any
that
idea where the
came out just a little while ago that don't look like this.
Say you
Right. Yeah, I did notice that when I first started it. Like visually, it looks really good.
Space Needle?
Oh, that guy, his brother talking to me. You know, conveniently we're playing a game with these two brothers, and we're two brothers, so.
That's right. Yeah. Not to give too much story away, but yeah, that guy talking to him is his brother.
And he's a cop, and you're, you know, the typical rebel younger brother. I think, you know, was what I gathered from the story. So like you've been arrested multiple times by your brother and kind of thing. And then you get powers. Spoiler alert.
Now who's in charge?
I'm the captain now. What's this? Okay, so I see this. You know what this icon
The
is?
side mission.
Oh, okay, so
I know I don't like those side missions.
okay, we'll skip
Actually,
it for
there's
now.
a spray paint. There's a spray paint can. Turn to the right.
Oh, I see it. Yep,
and go
the yellow
forward.
icon.
Yeah. Yep.
Is it up top or? So what are these missions? The spray paint
Uh,
missions?
Just a side mission.
Well, what do I have to
more
do?
Side missions, just you have to tag a wall.
Oh, okay. So it's that simple.
Yeah, and I just love the mechanic. It's so awesome.
Is it this? Down maybe? Let's try down here.
Maybe it's down
Oh,
one
right
level.
there.
Yep, there it is.
Okay, so let's see what this does. Did I just walk into it? Okay. We'll do the bad one, of course. So this is what I was
So
talking
it
about
goes
earlier.
slowly. You can see it right. Look at how the controls go.
So you guys can't see it, but I'm
So it's
turning the
sideways.
controller sideways. Yeah. I'm gonna rattle it. Oh, I heard the timer, but I want to do the spray paint.
I know. I want to do this.
So I'm holding it sideways right now, and I'm just kind of going it back and forth here. I'm kind of holding it like
a
it's
spray can.
yeah, exactly. And
Yeah.
it looks like you just need to go over like the empty spots here. It's a little awkward, but it's cool that they give you a different like mechanic to do and that kind of stuff. It uses the 6-axis kind of system in the controller, which is cool.
Yeah, no, I think it's really cool. Yeah, I think you have to do it 2 or 3 times.
Okay, yeah. Looks like I have to paint this right here, I think. Looks like.
Yeah.
This little area.
And then
And then, oh, there we go. Okay, it's coming to form a little bit. And then up here, looks like, kind of do this. And then down here on the scissors, looks like, yeah, kind of do this. I
yeah,
think
that.
that's about it right there.
And just spray everything.
There we go. Yeah, eventually it'll do it.
And an aerosol can.
Okay.
So yeah, I like that. And as you do missions, you can see on the bottom right, it says 74% DUP control.
Yes! Serious improvement.
And what does that mean?
DUP is the
Oh.
DUP is the
Like the
enemies.
military force, you're saying?
Right. So
Gotcha.
each, if you look at a map, each part of Seattle is broken up by sections.
Mm-hmm.
So this section, so to see right there. So you see that's one section, and then that other section to the right. So as you move along the map, you can see it says Seattle Center, Queen Anne, and it gives you the percentage of DUP controlled area. That's just so fun.
You can continue talking. I was just taking out a civilian.
I noticed. But as you do these side missions, it lowers the DUP control of an area.
Okay.
And the more, obviously, you lower it, the
Oop.
enemies won't appear or drive around like that.
Mm-hmm.
And
Kinda like your-
I think it's really cool.
You're what's the word I'm looking for? I don't know what I'm looking for. You just kind of like bring liberty to the city almost.
Yeah, basically.
Now can you, I know what time went off and we're finishing up here, but can you steal cars? I mean, not steal cars, but can you, I mean, I don't know why you'd want to. They give you plenty of movement speed. No, you can't. Okay.
Yeah, you can't take cars. You can blow them up, though. And those are the things I was talking about, those to the
Right
right.
there. Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, I
They
don't have
carry
any.
treads.
Oh, can I hit him? Controller aim. There we go. Oh, let me go get this real quick. But yeah, so yeah, the game's pretty fun. Like I said, I know you've played it. I haven't, but it might be something I would actually play. I know last video we had you know, maybe one that I wouldn't have played on my own. Fun to check out, but maybe I probably won't revisit. This is one I definitely will revisit at some point. Just because it looks really good, it plays really good, it seems like it'd be fun. you know, I'm interested to learn kind of what power-ups you get and upgrades and things like that, and kind of where the story is gonna go.
Yeah, and I know we skipped over the story pretty much, but I mean, the beginning is pretty good for the story, and from what I've played, and like I said, I'm about 20 hours or maybe 15 hours in, and I was having fun with it. Like I said, I got it with Destiny. I got the Destiny bundle, and I picked this game up as well, so I was playing both at the same time, and I think I just kind of I lost track of this game kind of because other games came out, and it was kind of getting pushed back, and I just started playing it again because of the PlayStation Plus said it was free, so I was like, all right, let me check this game out again. Loaded it back up, and I've already put in another 3 to 4 hours again, and it's still fun.
And that's the main thing, is that if you have fun with it too, you know, especially with the PlayStation Plus games, looks like they give you one really good game, or one like decent game, and then one kind of not so much. But I mean, in the phrase, you can't really complain too much.
Right. And so if you don't pick this up for the PlayStation Plus month, it's actually, I think it was $20 still on the PlayStation Store. So that's actually pretty good for a game that came out in 2014, for it to still be $20. And that just shows you how either popular it is or how much they appreciate this game, or how good it is and how much content you get just in one game.
Right.
And as far as I know, there's no DLC. Actually,
good.
I'm sorry. There's one piece of DLC, which I'm not going to say what it is, because I think it's a very story-based driven DLC. But yeah, there's only one piece of DLC that I'm aware of, and no online capability.
Which isn't a
you're not
bad
gonna
thing.
No. I wish more games probably didn't put online in for no reason at all than to have it. But
Yeah, and sometimes it feels forced, basically, is what you're saying.
Exactly. And I think it would have been kind of crazy to have it in here.
Right.
This is a single-player, story-based
From my
action
head.
game, and it's fun. Plain and simple. Alright, well that was our 15-minute test drive.
Yep, that was 15
With
minutes of Infamous Second Son. Yep.
Infamous Second Son. And yeah, we'll talk to you guys later.